Thank you guys very much for your kind donations during the lockdown period. I know most of you aren't able to get to work, so you're short on cash, but people are still donating and I totally appreciate it. We're feeling it here as well. I'm down about a third on my earnings because a lot of people simply haven't donated because they can't, and I don't blame them. And also YouTube is quite crippling at the minute. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but well, I do actually, and I'm doing a video on it once all of this sorts itself out. But yeah, it's tight times, guys, so I want to get into the actual PayPal thank yous, then we'll run the Patreon thank yous. But I want to do a big, it doesn't matter whether I'm doing the PayPals or whether I'm doing the patrons. This is just a big thank you to all of you guys, whether you donate on Twitch, whether it's PayPal, whether it's Patreon, whether it's Subscribestar, whatever it is, whether you even just clicking the link in the description and buying games on Green Man Gaming. By the way, guys, speaking of which, just starting now is the 10th anniversary of Green Man Gaming. Some amazing deals going on there, so if you click the link in this description, that'll take you straight there and you'll be able to support this channel whilst saving shit tons of money again. We're going to start off with going through the PayPalers, then we'll run the patrons, and then I'll tell you why there's been no videos this week. Interesting, Mr. Bond. So we're going to start with Pedro I'm really sorry if I butcher your name. Well, I'm not really. Pedro Coechling. Hi Mac, I don't want to ruin your quiz with those keys that might not work. They didn't work, to be fair. So here's a few quid in case they don't. You can gift a tenner. What, you want me to gift a tenner to them bastards? You can gift them a tenner or a $6.99 game of your choosing. My choosing, guys. And keep the rest for yourself. I will do, thanks. So that means quiz night Saturday night. There'll be a grand prize for whoever wins the quiz that I decide, and I'm going to give you a game that I'm going to buy. I'm going to review Kenshi as well. Thanks very much. Ralph Starmars. Been too long, man. He's a bit. Thanks and take care. Winky face. That's how you do it, guys. Patrick Albarth, Samuel Robinson, Rise Thorburn, Joshua Amix, Jacob McMullen, Hector Hernandez, Gatis Visiminiminiminimix, Tristan Marsh. He says, hi, I haven't donated in ages, but I've got a proper job. I can't read all these messages out because some of them are really long. But you've got your first paycheck. Cheers. And I thought, hell, but who shall I give it to? And I said to myself, give Max some money because he's awesome. Thank you very much, Tristan. I really do appreciate that. And yes, there's going to be lots of uploads in the quarantine. And oh, I hope your neighbour makes it. He's going on to see his neighbour's got the coronavirus and she might not make it, but let's hope she does. Patrick Nodder, take it easy, Mac. Love your content. Christian Stur, Zaiping Zhang, Zaipeng, ZHI, Z, Peng Zhang. There you go. Alexander John, he says, Mac, long-time fan, long-time patron donator, first-time PayPal donator. I got hooked on your videos back on Mac's Corner when I fell in love with your Walking Dead series. I think I watched both of them through 3 times. They were funny, like. Anyway, I'm an attorney. Yeah, an attorney, guys. And helped an old high school friend with a legal problem facing her family last year. My employer doesn't allow me to get paid for moonlighting though, and my friend ended up paying me for the help even though I told her not to. I can't accept her money, but it'd be rude to refuse her payment, put me in a bit of an ethical bind. So I decided to pass the money that she gave me to you. I love attorneys. Guys, if you ever want to be anything in life, attorneys are fucking awesome. They really are. They are the best people. The best, guys. The freaking best. I know you're an ethical man. Yeah. In addition to being I'm a good man. And I'm ethical, I guess. And I'm an entertaining one as well. I'm also doing a public service to the world by entertaining people remotely as the current climate of social distancing. Unfortunately, as you pointed out in April's channel update video, your regular donators are on hard times and your income stream is temporarily drying up, not driving up. I'm not giving you this money because you complained about donations in April. And certainly not because I didn't complain about donations in April. I fully understood it. I just mentioned it. And certainly not because I think you're begging for money. Please give us more. You provide a great service to us and operate your business with transparency. I respect that and appreciate you. Here's from one honest man to another. Keep up the good work. What a nice bloke, Alex. I totally appreciate that. I really, really do. That is very, very generous of you, Alexander John. You are awesome, and I recognise that name completely. You have been around for years and years and years. Stanton Productions. Hi Mac, I watched your April update and I'm sorry to hear you've lost some income lately, surely due to the dreaded coronavirus. I don't always agree with you, but I love your accent and your humour and I always enjoy your vids. I've been following you for years, you feel like an old friend, and I recently subbed to you on Patreon, but I wanted to pitch in a bit extra during this time. You didn't need to, but I really do appreciate it. I don't mean to be dramatic, but I really can't imagine YouTube without you. Neither can I. It's pointless being YouTube without me. I'm subbed for about 40 channels, but I only religiously check a handful of them, and yours is one. I hope you and your loved ones stay safe and healthy and that you keep bringing us fans awesome videos for years and years to come. Well, so do I. So do I. And then we have Austin Smith, Joshua McBride, Matthew Morgan, Narek Gehazarayan, Grant Slom... What? Grant Slom... Are you just... Grant Slomkowski, Peter Hogg, Neil Bate. Why can't you be called Neil Bate? Slingshot, Ronald Dickman, Paul Bibley, Martin Cooper, Christopher Townsend. He says, hey, did you go to school with me? Glad my class called Christopher Townsend. Hey Mac, your videos have given me so much enjoyment over the years, so during this hard time I hope this little bit helps. Keep up the fantastic work, Chris. Ben Smith. Hey Mac, long time fan here who still has a job and can afford to give you a few quid. Cheers from Ben. Kim Rotball. Hi Mac, a world without you and old Meg is like sniffing a skunk's arse. Here's a little extra for you. I've raised my Patreon from $5 to $7 a month. P.S. Thanks for saving me from predator hunting grounds. My pleasure, Kim. Sven Anderson. He survived. Remember, guys, last month he had COVID and he'd vanished. And it was a worrying time. We were all worried about you, Sven. Hi Mac, I did beat the virus and I'm healthy again. I was sick for 3 to 5 weeks. Thanks for the kind words in your monthly. Kurgan is back and there can be only one. Yeah. If you like some goods from my sex shop in Newcastle, just tell me, Mac. Free shipping for you. Kurgan 71. That's an in-joke. There used to be a sex shop called Sven Adult Books, allegedly in Newcastle. I wouldn't know. And so I said it was his because he's called Sven. So we are roll, guys. Samuel McLaughlin. Keep up the good work, Mac. Always entertaining and honest reviews. Dorian McGregor. The McGregors need to fight the McLaughlins. Hey, Jimmy. That was just fucking bad. The Aussie dollar is so shite at the moment, but he's an Aussie tenner. Keep well. Thank you, guys. There are all the PayPalers. I'm going to instantly roll the patrons now because this video is just going on and on. So thank you so much for all you guys who've donated on PayPal, and I thank you guys on Patreon. You guys are awesome. It's just awesome. I've lost about 150 patrons over the past month and a half, I would say, but I got some new patrons last month, so it's starting to slowly go back up, which is awesome. So thanks very much to you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Now, where have I been? Mac, where have you been? Guys, I've been working hard on a sponsored video. That's where I've been. I don't do many sponsored videos, but I thought I would do this one because it was too good an offer to pass up. It's on a game that I love. It's a game that I've already reviewed and I've already thumbed it up. So there was no kind of ulterior motive, and it just got better now. It's way better now than it was when I reviewed it. So it was a no-brainer. You'll see it in a few days' time. It's not a review, it's just kind of like me telling people about the game. I don't score it or anything. I won't do that when somebody is paying me to do the actual video. But it has taken quite a while because it's such a big game to actually put stuff together for it. Obviously, with earnings down, I'm going to have to take these up. I've got to keep me business going. But the good news is I finished it tonight and I'm about to record the video tomorrow. Then everything will be back to normal. We're doing the quiz Saturday night as normal, and everything's back to normal. Sunday I'll be starting on my next video. I kind of know what it's going to be anyway. And next week there'll be the usual 2 or 3 or even 4 videos coming out next week. So back to normal now, but it has been a bit of a lean week, and I do apologise, but you got to do what you got to do. Now, this lockdown malarkey, I hope everybody's still with us, and I hope everybody's coping. And if you're not coping, tell your story in the comments. Let's have some therapy here. Let's have a bit of a therapy. If you're struggling, if you're losing your job, if you've lost your job, if you've had it and you've survived it, tell your story. People love to read IRL stuff in the comments. So let's have a bit of therapy in the actual comments of how you're coping with this, because it is a weird situation that we're in. It is weird. I don't think things are ever going to be the same again. I really don't. I'm kind of concerned that we're never going to be the same again. Too much damage has been done. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. I can't really say what's coming next week. I normally do have some games lined up. What I will be covering is Maneater on the 22nd, because that just looks hilarious. Anything else that I find in the indie market as well, I'll also review next week. So there you go, guys. That's about it. Not a lot more to say, but I'm looking forward to getting back to the reviews. Hopefully the first one maybe Monday or Tuesday next week, and then so on and so forth from there. Take care, keep your social distancing, don't cough in anyone's face, and I'll see you in the next video.